In this episode, a 5K, Education Week, and accreditation.
From the heart of paradise, I'm Matt.
And I'm Sarah. And of course, joining us in studio as always is our amazing team helping us produce the show. A reminder to all families that there will be no school from November 26th through November 28th. We hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season with their loved ones.
Attention high school parents and high school students, PVSchools presents Parent Square, an all-encompassing communications platform. Receive messages from your school via email, text, and app notifications, communicate in your preferred language, receive emergency alerts and other notices, all from your mobile device. Parent Square is now live at Horizon, North Canyon, Paradise Valley, Pinnacle, and Shadow Mountain High Schools, but it'll be coming to the rest of the district in early 2026. High school parents can activate their account now through the email they received or by registering at parentsquare.com. Also, consider downloading the Parent Square app for the best experience.
Now, back to the beat. PVBeat, that is.
Exciting episode today. We're talking about a lot of education-y kinds of things, accreditation, which is something that I'm looking forward to learning a lot more about because it's incredibly important to the operation of the entire district.
Yeah, it's a very big deal. And with us today, we have Jean Koeppen, who is the Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction. Hi, welcome.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, Matt. Thanks for having me.
So you are the expert, we'll call you, for Cognia accreditation here in PVSchools. For anybody who doesn't know what Cognia accreditation or just what system-wide accreditation for a school district is, what's the elevator pitch? What is that?
Yeah, so we're really proud of this accreditation, and this is really unique because we chose to tackle system-wide accreditation, which is different than what we've done in the past. So this was a 2-year process that we started in 2023. It requires a complete analysis of our systems from preschool all the way to 12th grade, including all departments at the district office. It's about alignment. It's exciting because it creates dialogues about improvement all the way through our districts. So we're just really excited. We received the full accreditation in June of 25.
Very impressive. Can you clarify, though, for the viewer, because I think a lot of families were under the impression that our high schools have always been accredited. And they have been, correct?
They have been. And so what we used to do is that PVSchools would, each high school would go through their own accreditation. And that's normal in a lot of our fellow districts. But we decided to take on a more rigorous approach and really look at our system because we are a unified school district and we know that everything that happens from preschool to the time they walk across the stage is very important to align. One other reason it's particularly important for our high schools is that the Cognia accreditation makes our diplomas that we give kids post-secondary accepted, and it also allows us to participate in AIA sports. So very important for our high schools.
I think that's what I was most surprised by was the sports part. I was not aware of that, so that's pretty interesting. And we have a lot of AIA sports within our district, so It's obviously very important.
So it is a lot of extra work to do system-wide as opposed to just doing high school accreditation. What are the benefits to the district? What does it mean when we say we're accredited?
Yeah, I think it is work, but it's good work. And so, every time we pick a project to do or something that we think is going to benefit our students, we weigh the time it's going to take for our staff and the benefits it's going to reap. We think that the benefits are great here. Like I said, it did take 2 years. The involvement was all stakeholders. Cognia came in as a third party, worked with us on using different analysis tools to identify where we wanted to put effort in our improvement efforts. They interviewed all stakeholders. They interviewed our board members. They interviewed our parents. They interviewed principals, department leaders, to get a full scope of what people thought was happening and where they thought that we needed to improve. And so it really is an improvement effort in a lot of ways, even though we're proud to have the certificate on our walls that says we're an accredited institution. We really look to the work that's ahead. And so every about 6 months, Cognia will check in with us because we have set these things called theories of actions that if we do certain things, we anticipate certain results. And so we're working on all of those theories of actions across our system. And in about 6 months, I'll have a meeting with them to review all of our important work.
This is one of those things that I'll speak for myself, but maybe I can speak for you as well, Sarah. This is one of those things that I don't think a lot of people understand goes on behind the scenes. I know I was certainly surprised at how much work goes into it, but the benefits, I mean, this is definitely a point of pride.
Absolutely. Yes.
And can you remind us real quick, and you may have said this, how long does this accreditation last? How often do you have to reapply or resubmit your work?
So we have the accreditation, I believe, till 2031. So for a little bit. But like I said, there's built-in checkpoints. With one being in 3 years, that'll be a larger checkpoint than the 6 months checkpoint that I mentioned earlier. We will do almost like a mini analysis that, for that 3-year check-in to see if we want to reset some of our improvement focus areas.
So when we talk about getting accredited and the systems that it's kind of putting checks on, what specifically are they looking at? What does it mean to get this, the accreditation process?
To achieve system-wide accreditation, you have to show alignment through your system. You have to show that you're making efforts to align what students would experience entering preschool all the way up through graduation, which would include our curriculum, our teaching strategies, how we operate in teacher PLC groups, and how we operate up here in the district level. How are we supporting all of that work? Are our efforts aligned to the schools as well?
It's amazing. That is really rigorous because, like you said, it's not just a few people at the district applying for this. You have to get everyone, all hands on deck, everyone involved, and really keep good, thorough notes, really get involved. Again, tracking the PLCs, that's a pretty big undertaking.
Yes, and tracking all of that progress. And I failed to mention everything is aligned to our strategic plan. That's very important. So what we've written that is what we want to achieve, we have to measure to see if all the work that we're doing in the district actually lines up to that.
Wow.
I'd imagine this sets us apart from some of the other opportunities that people can seek out for educational experiences.
It absolutely does. Not all districts pursue this, and I'm very happy that we did as a district. I think it's going to bring us great benefits to the students.
Well, thank you for all of your hard work on this. I mean, I know you've spearheaded this whole thing, and that's very impressive, and I know it's not easy.
Thank you very much.
If you'd like to find out more information about Cognia accreditation, you can check out the PVSchools website, pvschools.net. We've got information for you there in the footer of all of our sites. Next up, we are talking about something really cool, and we're specifically talking to you. If you would like to run a 5K, we've got one coming up.
I was going to say, I think we do this every year. It's always one of our favorite segments. And I do think that our podcast kind of helps out promoting this amazing event.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm going to brag a little bit. I think we help, right?
I agree.
The person who helps out the most, though, the person who really gets hundreds of people in one place to run a 5K in the name of active lifestyles and coming together as a community, Dina Cabrera, our benefits coordinator for PVSchools. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. It's my favorite thing that we do here at the district because it's not just about the students and the staff. It's about bringing the community together because it's not just, we have people fly in from out of state to participate in our 5K.
Yeah, so this is really a huge thing. And this is the 16th annual.
Correct.
Happens every year. This year it's happening January 31st.
Yes, because I did want to compete with the Super Bowl and the West Management. It's like...
Tell us what people can expect when they show up.
Well, when you show up, there'll be tables there for you to register if you haven't yet, but please do, because if you register before the 17th of January, you get that fabulous shirt that we all love wearing. I'll let you know what the color is soon.
Oh, that was my question. Okay.
And then once you're greeted, you get some stretching done. There'll be some announcements, but there's also a health fair that we're doing again. This is our second annual of the health fair. We're wanting to bring out the community things that can help you be healthy, you inside and out.
And the health fair last year was really cool, but there's a pretty important change this year with that health fair.
Oh, it is. We are moving it from the breezeway and putting it on the track across from where the 5K is actually starting because we want to see it. We want people to take advantage of it. A lot of people didn't know where it was at, and
it also helps create, I know when we were there the last 2 years, I've been able to go. It's like this community party kind of vibe ahead of the 5K. Everyone's talking to each other, people from different schools. And then, like you mentioned, people from the community and people who fly in just to run the 5K.
Oh, it's amazing. People that have worked with the district from 15 to 20 years that used to work at different sites now get to see each other. And it's a little competition because there is a trophy for the site that has the most participation actually gets to be awarded. I actually take out this big trophy, their name's written on it. It tells them what year, which like 15th annual. Pinnacle Peak Preparatory made it last year.
Yeah,
with
they always have a big
turnout.
turnout. Yeah.
Big turnout.
So I know turnout is obviously something that's important for the event. We want as many people to participate as possible. Do you have any goals?
Oh, I do.
Or do you not want to say them out loud yet?
Oh, no. I've got a goal and I'm aiming. I'm going to hit it. So last year, my goal, of course, was 500. I hit 598. It was too shy of 600. I'm aiming for 675.
Wow.
Nice.
675. We're starting to see numbers pre-COVID. So, I mean, that is great. We're having more community people come out. We're having more sites come out. Loving it. In fact, even some of the departments are starting to kind of compete against each other. Who's going to have the most representation there at the community? So I'm kind of excited.
It's not just a 5K and a fair, though, because there's also a small child portion of the event, which is one of my favorite parts of the event.
Oh, the Kid Dash. I love the Kid Dash. They have a little like 10-yard run where they get to run down one side of the track and everybody's lined on the side. They get to run. It's the cutest little thing to see all these little kids. They're trying so hard to get it. Of course, once they get their medal for the Kid Dash, they can always still participate in the 5K.
Now talk
go
to
ahead, sorry.
the participant. Like, I'm not a great runner, I have to admit. Do we all have to run? Can we walk? Can we bring a pet with us? What if we have strollers? Can we push strollers? Talk to us a little bit about that. Not everyone's going to be running per se.
No, not everybody is running. You can walk it. You can push a stroller, bring your pets, as long as you pick up after them. That's all I ask. We have a lot of staff members that actually walk together. It's whatever you want to do and get to participate and take advantage of the beautiful weather we're going to have. It's going to be a little chilly. But by the time that sun comes up, everybody warms up. I do know, a little secret out of the cat out of the bag, we're working on some special things from our sites, getting some cross-country runners to represent the high schools and maybe even some cheerleaders for the Kid Dash. So there's some things in the works that we're going to bring that we've not had in previous 5Ks.
It's a really great event that we can talk about it and how great it is, but to experience it is a little bit different. It is, I know you talked about this as a community thing, it brings people together, but it truly does feel like a community event. Everyone seems like they're friends, the same people they haven't seen in so long. If people listening now want to be a part of that experience, which I can't imagine they wouldn't want to be, how do they register for this event?
Well, one is on PV Online, that we do have our link that is up, same 5K, click on it. There's flyers, there should be flyers everywhere in your site. If not, let me know, I will come out and post them. Also, you can email me and I can send you the link. Let's see, there was one more. Website, flyers, email, call. You just let me know. I'll get you in.
Can people just show up day of and register as well at Horizon High School?
Yes, at Horizon High School. Be there at 8. I think registration starts at 7:30.
Okay.
Get in, get registered, get your bib on. Walk it if you want to walk it. Hike it if you want to hike it. I will be there running around. I'm the crazy little lady. You can't miss me.
So whether you want to run, walk, whether you're a competitive 5Ker or you just want to participate in that community atmosphere, this is such a great event that I'm looking forward to. Again, that's on January 31st. It'll be held at Horizon High School. You can find out more information about the PV Schools Community Fun Run 5K at pvschools.net.
Okay, Dina, before we forget, tell the viewer, do we know the shirt color this year?
We do. So the shirt color is actually going off our Well Styles program. We're going to use their colors as the shirt. So it's going to be turquoise with the possibility with a purple logo. So we've never done a two-tone color shirt. So we're super stoked about that. Again, 675 is my goal. Let's break it this year.
I think we can do that. And now it's time for shout outs. A special shout out to all the education support professionals, aka ESPs. They are the heart and soul and work behind the scenes. ESPs are often unrecognized professionals who are indispensable to the education system. Their dedication and hard work directly benefits our students every single day. To all ESPs, we are thankful for you, and we want to thank you for all you do.
Also, tomorrow is Substitute Appreciation Day. We want to give a shout out to all PV Schools substitutes who help support students and staff on their journey of excellence. Your dedicated work and your commitment to education helps create success here in PV.
PVSchools celebrates the accomplishments of 3 high school students at the state swimming championships. Congratulations to the following PV high school students. Shay O, who earned the state title in the girls' 100-yard backstroke. Nathaniel B, who earned the state title in the boys' 200-yard freestyle. And congratulations to Shadow Mountain student Caden H, who earned the state title in the boys' 50-yard freestyle and the boys' 100-yard butterfly.
We talked about a lot of staff members who make up American education, PVSchools specifically. But let's talk about the whole system of education, kind of that callback to the first conversation we had about Cognia accreditation. It takes a lot to make things go. And we're coming into American Education Week, so what better time to talk about the experience of American education.
Yeah, and we went out to North Ranch Elementary School and we did a little video with some of our students who got to talk about our teachers and staff. Let's take a look.
Happy American Education Week from North Ranch. I appreciate my homeroom teacher, Mr. Heath, because he's really funny and nice to us, but also he takes our learning really seriously.
Mrs. Minnick, because she's a great principal.
Miss Palmer, she's nice and she goes step by step how to do the art and stuff. I want to appreciate my 4th grade teacher, Miss Martin, because she's always helping me when I needed help. Miss Kay, she taught me how to do multiplication. Mr. Joe, because I feel like he does so much for this school and he's one of the only janitors here and he should be recognized a lot more. I would like to shout out Miss Butterfield, my 5th and 6th grade teacher. She is really kind and funny and she really helps learn and we always do such fun activities.
Thanks to North Ranch Elementary, and thank you to everyone, students, staff, parents, guardians, and the community who make our system work. And with that, Sarah, that's today's podcast. For more information on the many journeys of excellence, visit pvschools.net.
And you can also find PVSchools on social media by searching at PVSchools. Make sure to support student success by liking, commenting, and sharing.
And as always, support the pod by rating us on Apple and Spotify and sharing new episodes on the social media platform of your choice. Bye.
Bye.